Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you again today with yet another video. And today we're going to keep talking about my Ringo Starr vinyl collection that I've got. And on Wednesday we had done my first kind of wave of it, which would have been a lot of pretty much the 70s up to the 2000s, the 70s through the 90s. So now we're kind of into the 2000s, and actually we're really only in the 2010s and up. So because I don't really have anything from the 2000s. But that's what we're going to do on today's episode. We got about another 10 records, so it's going to be probably a fairly long one again. And yeah, we'll try to get going through it here. And before we do that, let's see the intro. So yeah, we're going to talk some more on my Ringo Starr vinyl collection. Just kind of showing I do got more than CDs. And we went through my Paul McCartney collection. We went through my John Lennon collection. I kind of had shown my George Harrison collection before, but kind of in a different format, so I'm probably going to do that one again. Yeah, my Beatles collection. I've done my whole Beatles collection so far, too. And Ringo, I've got a pretty good chunk on, so a few missing from the 70s through the 90s era there, but not a lot. And same deal here, I'm missing some, but that's because Ringo really hasn't released a lot of those albums in this particular era on vinyl. But he's trying to redeem that, and I'm trying to redeem my collection with it too. So let's get started here. Sorry for the noise there, kind of talking through, pulling it out here. And the first one I got in this collection, I've got Postcards from Paradise. There you go, still in the shrink wrap, no hype sticker, so like I said, I don't know why I keep them in the shrink wrap, but I remember I found this at my local record shop, Budget Music, a couple years ago. I was kind of shocked they still had a sealed copy of it. Probably was new stock that they had, just hadn't sold yet, but there was the front, the spine, and the back. And yeah, I decided to pick it up because I'm sure they're getting harder and harder to find. And this one did come in a polyline sleeve, plain white polyline sleeve. And let's take a look at the vinyl here. Nice 180 gram weight. I could feel that when I pulled it out. A lot of those last ones, because I kind of filmed these back to back, are not 180 gram. You can tell the difference when you're handling one, moving to the other.
That's what she said.
But there's side one and side two on that custom label there. And finally, we're to a consistent release with the UK and the US. They both came out on the same day on March 31st, 2015 on this one. And moving on to my next one here, unfortunately, I do not have Give More Love. That one was available, but I unfortunately don't have that. That would have been the next one after Postcards from Paradise, and I'm missing several before Postcards from Paradise. But the next one I got is What's My Name? This came out on October 25th of 2019. His last studio album before he moved to just EPs. Show you the inner sleeve here, the back, and side one on that one, and side two. And on these, if you catch me that I don't say where I got them from, it's because I probably got it online. I'm pretty sure I got this one off of Amazon. So yeah, if I don't say which record shop I got them from, that's the case with it. So as I said, that was the last studio album. Of course, now we're no more studio albums. Now we're just the EPs, and this is the first of the EPs. And this would be Zoom In, and this was originally released on March 19th, 2021. And there were two versions of this. This one was on a 12-inch. So after this, they're pretty much 10 inches, and now then his recent one, we're back to 12 inches. So sticking with consistency there. Let's see, it did come with an insert. There that is. Hold that there. I'm going to hold this one more time just because it kind of was flopping there and I moved it pretty quick. And the insert, and then a plain white inner sleeve, and you might already tell what this one is. There are two versions of it. Polyline sleeve though, so there we go. And this is the red, translucent red colored vinyl one. And pretty much the only one of these that have came out, there's side two. A little difference on that. And only one of these that have came out with colored vinyl. I'm really kind of surprised he hasn't done colored vinyl on the others. And I kind of showed you backwards on this. I do have two versions of it because I do also have the black colored, or the black version of it, the black standard version. But there's side one and side two of that. My red one, and I think a lot of people this ended up happening with. I had pre-ordered it through his website, and something happened with getting delayed. some people got it. I think if you got your pre-orders in right away, you got it. And something happened with the pressing, and it took forever. And I don't think I was planning to buy the black one at first, but it was getting to the point. I mean, it was over a year before I got that red one, and there was no option to get your money back. Nothing. It was just kind of, you were shit out of luck, to use a better term. And it was just kind of, that's how it is. And I was getting to the point, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not going to see one. So I ordered just the black version of it because this was readily available. But, so that's why I kind of got both on this. So a lot of times, though, I do get both versions, but I wasn't really planning it with this one, but I ended up with both. Okay, and up next, we got the next EP. No hype stickers on either of those, but the rest of these pretty much got hype stickers, I believe. But this has Changed the World. And yeah, I have kept the shrink wrap on it. So there is the hype sticker, you can see there. And there is the spine and the back. Hold that just a little longer because felt like I was going a little quick there. Really kind of cool in the sleeve there. It is this kind of orange sleeve, which is really kind of cool. I don't think they did that with zoom in. And then we got the inner sleeve here. And yeah, this is the 10 inches, you can see. So a little smaller in my hands.
That's what she said?
And there is side 1 on the custom label there, and side 2. And Change the World came out on September 24th, 2021. Then up next, of course, we got the third EP. So we got EP3. There's the hype sticker and the front there. Hold the hype sticker one more time there. And the spine and the back. And EP3 came out on September 16th of 2022. Then we got the inner sleeve again here. The back there. We got side 1 there. And side 2. And the next EP, we got Rewind Forward. Again, I still got it in the shrink. There is the hype sticker on that one. There's the spine and the back. And there is the inner sleeve and the back side of that with all the lyrics. And then we got side 1 and side 2. I had to double check. Was it just it was just Change the World that had that orange inside there. The rest of them haven't done anything fun like that. And EP3, did I say, yeah, September 16th, 2022. They've all been pretty, yeah, well, those two at least, the Change the World and EP3 were all September. And then next up we got...
A few minutes later.
Oh, wait. No, I did not say the release on that. I'm sorry. Rewind Forward was October 13th of 2023. There, I thought I didn't say the release date. And then up next, of course, the next EP, and we got Crooked Boy. And we're back to the 12-inch here. And this is my pathetic Record Store Day one. That should be a cool, what are they? Black and white marble vinyl. Yeah, mine really isn't black and white marble. It's more kind of black with a little bit of white spat into it there. That's about it. But there is the track list and the back there. And we're back to the 12-inch. I think I mentioned that. This originated for Record Store Day as an exclusive on just the black and white marble vinyl there. And this was this year's Record Store Day, so April 26, 2024. And there is the back of the sleeve here. And you'll see what I mean by how pathetic mine is. Let's get it the right way there with the label. And you can see some kind of streaking in there. Now, Beatly Tone had a copy of this, and it was just fantastic, like what you would think it should look like, especially based on the images that were going out online initially in that. And I think Andrew Dixon showed too, and it sounds like the UK, Europe got a better pressing of it. The US pressings, there is a difference between the US and the UK pressings on this, and the US ones all kind of turned out like this, because at first I was only seeing the US people showing it, and all theirs looked about like mine. I'm like, well, I guess if that's what it is, that's what it is. But as a matter of fact, I think even Ringo posted a video showing him at the pressing plant coming off of the press, and they looked all like this too. So I don't know what happened there. So he must have been at that US pressing plant. But yeah, this is really kind of pathetic, and I think I might try to seek out a European release because it looks so cool. and this one looks like a dirty record, especially when it's spinning. So this one, of course, did get a non-record store release also on just standard black vinyl, and so we got a little bit different of a hype sticker there. Oh yeah, and I forgot to point that out too. There is a difference on the sleeve itself, because that is not a sticker there. You can see this is the Record Store Day one, and it does got the Record Store Day logo there, even the April 20th, 2024, where this one does not have that. So they made a special sleeve even for it, so that's kind of cool with that. Too bad they messed up the pressing on that cool black and white marble, but yeah, there we go again with this. Pretty much all the same, so I'll just kind of go pretty quick on this one. And just that hype sticker is the big difference. And there is the inner sleeve again, and the back, once again, all the same. And really, honestly, the record itself is pretty much the same too. I think, actually, I could tell this is not as heavyweight vinyl as that other one. So I guess we got one little difference there, but honestly, this doesn't look that different than my colored vinyl special limited edition version. So how much I love colored vinyl, and I'm a little bitter on that one because I know there's cooler versions of it out there. Let's see, the wide release of this did come out on June 7th of 2024, and that also had a CD version that you could get with it too, and no cassette this time. So this was the first EP that you couldn't get a cassette with. All the rest of those you could get a cassette version too. Let's see, we're getting pretty much the last one on this, so I don't think this one doesn't feel like it's going as long as the others, even though I'm showing about the same amount of vinyl. So in the last video, I showed the Ringo the Fourth and Old Wave, which I was jokingly, they both came out on Record Store Day, Black Friday Record Store Day of 2022, and that jokingly got referred to as Ringo Starr Day of 2022, instead of RSD stood for Ringo Starr Day instead of Record Store Day, and that's because this also came out that day. The album itself came out that day, but this version of it, which was the only way you get the vinyl, was a Record Store Day exclusive at the time. And that is what I've got here. And there's the front. So this was on November 25th of 2022, and this is live at the Greek Theater. This is Ringo and the All-Star Band, of course. So we got Steve Lukather from Toto. We got
6.5 hours later.
let's see, Men at Work. Can't think of his name right now off the top of my head. Words in the corner will get me there. But yeah, anyways, let's see.
3 days later.
Oh, here we go. We can do this here. We got Greg Bissonette, Colin Hay. There we go. Steve Lukather, Hamish Stewart, Greg Rowley, and Warren Ham. So that would be your all-star band on this one. So there's the inner, or the gatefold. We do got some inner sleeves with this one too. There's the first one. And I usually show this before I show the inner sleeves, but the hype sticker had hidden the shrink wrap in the inside there. There's the hype sticker on it. And then here's the other inner sleeve. Just kind of different images of the bands and that. So there we go, the band members. And this came on a yellow vinyl, nice translucent yellow. And there's side 1 of disc 1 and side 2. Very cool. Now there is another version of this that got released for the wide release, and it's on a cool purple and yellow splatter, and it looks fantastic. And I said this collection's always growing, and I think it is going to grow. I was saying, what do I need it for on that one? But after I saw a copy, pressed play, I'm going to shout you out again here. And he had a copy, and it looked just gorgeous. And I think I'm going to be ordering one of those one of these days soon. So especially for my spinning the records. And this one you should be seeing at some point too, within the week here, I think. You should have either seen it already or will be seeing it, but I'm planning on doing this one on there anyway, even though I think it does look great. I love translucent vinyl, so colored vinyl like this. So, but I always like a little fun with like a splatter or something. So, yeah, that other one really has got my attention. But yeah, this is disc 2, side 3, and side 4. I guess I didn't really say that as I was going on about the other version of it here. But anyways, that should be it for my Ringo Starr vinyl collection up to this point. And like I said, it is going to be growing. I am still got some holes there. So I'm going to be trying to fill those in the best I can over the next coming years here. especially any of the colored vinyl, which is probably going to be really expensive to try to fill that hole in now at this point. But that particular one, the Live at the Greek Theater 2019, I don't think should be too hard. But and really kind of rare a Ringo Starr and his All-Star Band disc. There hasn't been a lot of those on vinyl. I think the only one was Volume 1. I think that's the only other Ringo Starr and his All-Star Band. So and I don't think it was even called Volume 1. It was just Ringo Starr and his All-Star Band. The very first one that came out. I think that did get a vinyl release, but I don't think any of the rest since have.
That is correct.
So that was really kind of cool that the newest one did. So, but that there hasn't been a Ringo Starr and his All-Star Band release for about 10 years before that one came out. So it had been a while. So, but yeah, it was just kind of fun to show that. And as I said, as I get new stuff, I'll kind of update you on that too. As I know that this collection in particular is always going to be growing. I guess my Paul collection is pretty massive, but that's always going to be growing too. So. And the Beatles collection and John Lennon and all that, but that I've showed so far, but it's all going to grow. But you know, I'll show it, I'll update it as I get new stuff, and you'll see it spinning even too on my little shorts. And especially if it's colored, I haven't done any standard vinyl yet with that, but colored vinyl is what I've been sticking with. But yeah, I am not going to get rambling. I feel like I'm getting in a mood there to ramble, and I'm not going to do that. So we're going to get it cut off here, and we're going to say, once again, thanks to all my subscribers, and thanks to any new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like if you liked it. And it really does help out the channel. And like I always say, if you did stick around to this point, you must like it. So please give it a like. And do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. Let me know your thoughts on my Ringo Starr vinyl collection. Let me know your thoughts on your Ringo Starr vinyl collection. Do you got these ones? Are you missing some? Are there... do you got them all, you know? But yeah, let me know what you think on it. And as I'm kind of going here, I'm not sure where you're going to be seeing my next videos here, what we're going to do. I got a couple ideas, but you know, stuff always changes, so I'm not going to say too much on what to expect in the future here yet. But you'll be seeing my normal Wednesday and Saturday video, but don't worry about that. But I just don't know what I'm going to do yet, so at this point. But yeah, just stick around and you'll see what's up next. Still always out there. And yeah, I am rambling now. Wow, I said I was going to do it. I felt it coming on, and I'm doing it. So we are going to sign out. I am Beetle Dustino, signing out.